Hey everybody, this is Heather Nichols, and I want to share with you a tale of creation from Turn On. So I've been playing with this class that I'm creating. It's actually a 5-month salon. It's a program that I'm creating called Creating from Turn On. And this class has been talking to me for months. And it's been whispering in my ear, and it's been teasing me, and it's been flirting with me, and it's been coercing me into more, and it's been demanding that I choose more. And then it kind of goes away, and then it comes back, and then it whispers again, and then it pulls again. And whenever I create anything, I'm always talking to my creations, and I'm listening to them, and I'm interacting with them, and I'm wondering, what would you like to be? When would you like to be? How would you like to be? How much would you like to be? What would you like for people to pay to be part of you? I ask my creations truly everything, and I follow that energy. And this has been a class that has just been winding its way through my world for about 6 months or so, maybe a little bit longer. And it's been like, it's time, and now it's time. And that's the thing, is that I wanted to share this with you because the date has changed a few times for this creation, and I just keep following and listening and playing and being turned on by this amazing creation and looking at what turns me on to create. And that's really the topic of what we're going to cover in this 5 months. And all of a sudden, as of yesterday, it was like, it's time. We're going to start Sunday. So this might be the first time you're seeing this video and this invitation, and it might not be. But what if this is inspiring to you and you want to come and play, what if you could just jump at what turns you on, whether it's the class or anything else? What if you could jump at what turns you on and dive in? I see so often how we like play with, like, when we make decisions, it's like yes, no, and I've been doing a lot of that in my own world lately, and I'm so grateful that this class has really shown me that it is my own turn on, it is my own enthusiasm about what I'm creating and my life and what makes my body happy and what makes me happy and what is like perhaps something that's so ridiculous for the rest of the world that turns me on with how I want to create my life, every area of my life, how I want to show up in the world, what I want to create. And it might be crazy, and it might be irrational, and it might make no sense to anybody else. But the more I'm willing to follow that, and the more fun I have, and the more I create. So this 5 months is an exploration of what turns you on? What is turn on for you? And that might be so different for you than it is for anybody else. B, what could you create that actually comes from that energy in your life, with your business, with your body, with your relationships, with your sexual reality, with your money flows? What could you create that comes from the energy of what turns you on about life, about being on the planet, about being you? And what if you don't actually have to know what that is? And what if what that is looks nothing like it does for anybody else? That's what excites me about this conversation, is that what turns me on is not what turns you on, and what turns you on is not what turns somebody else on. And that is a beautiful thing. And when you create from that space, and when you create from the demand of the joy of your life and living, and the abundance and the juiciness and the orgasmic living and the play and the knowing that you can create whatever it is that you would like to have as your life, the whole freaking universe shows up to celebrate with you, to support you, to contribute to you, and to create with you. And for me, that turns me on even more. So what if you can create from what turns you on and into what turns you on, and allow your creations to turn you on and be turned on even more? And what if this is an energy that can be applied to absolutely everything in your life? Everything. And we will take a deep dive into all areas of life. Money, creating money from turn on, creating business from turn on, family, bodies, relationships, sexual reality. We will definitely play quite a bit with sex and orgasm and the whole body, the body, the body journey, the body love of the elements of being turned on in your body. And how does that actually translate and expand and reach into every area of your life to make everything greater. We're going to move our bodies. We're going to play with money. We're going to play with business. We're going to play with lots and lots of questions, energy pulls. It's going to be a crazy wild ride, and I'm so ridiculously excited. So if you are just seeing this for the first time and you're like, fuck yes, I'm in, jump in and join us. If you're seeing this for the 18th time and you're like, oh, you could still say, fuck yes, I'm in, and join us. And if you're not in, that's okay too. But what would it be like to bring these energies to your life, whatever you choose? We will be starting on Sunday. And taking a deep dive, a wild dive, a fun and crazy and orgasmic ride into this conversation of what would it be like to create the entirety of your life and living from the energies of turn on. And what is that for you? And how can everything you create expand that in your world and in the world with total ease? So you'll see some links below if you want to join us, and come play.